asking a few questions. You'll ask your questions as well, and then we'll have you answer some of the questions on the whiteboard. Okay?
Also seated tonight. So you guys can see the Bachelorettes. Obviously, Richard cannot see the Bachelorettes. We are definitely participation when we're helping Richard decide which Bachelorette that he should be making his move on. Because we want Richard to find love, and we want at least one of these young ladies to find love tonight too, right? That's goals. I definitely think we can do it tonight. So I'm gonna step down off the stage, and then we'll come and interview the ladies in just a moment. All right, so without telling us your name, Bachelorette number 1, say hello and tell us where you're from.
Hi, Richard, and everyone else. I am from Orlando, Florida, born and raised.
Bachelorette number 2, tell us don't tell us your name, but tell us where you're from and your age.
Hi, I am from Cocoa, Florida, and I am 41.
Hi, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm 40 years old.
And Bachelorette number 1, since we didn't actually tell us your age as well.
I am 36.
Hey, okay, great. So I'm gonna start off with a question for the audience and for the ladies. Ladies, you all have your chalkboards. Richard, you have yours too. So you're all gonna answer this question. Ready? All right, let me get to the question. Bachelorette 1, 2, and 3. You're all out on your first date with Richard. You've gotten the vibe check. Everybody's having a great time. The conversation is on point. The end of the date comes, the check comes, Richard goes to reach for his wallet and realizes that he left his wallet at home. Do you, A, look at Richard like, what is we gonna do? Do you, B, decide, well, we had a good time, I can pay for the check, no big deal, but expect him to cash out and back? Do you, C, say, I'm gonna pay this check, but Richard is never hearing from me again after today. Oh, also, you can't say none of the above, so you have to pick one. Richard, you have to pick one too. Which one would you want your lady to do? I'll probably do this. But which one would you choose for your lady? A, B, or C? All right, ladies, let's see your answers. B, B, and B. So everybody's paying the check. Okay.
So I said, B, I would pay, and he can handle the next day and ... So no need to, cash out for this, but since the vibe is right, then we're anticipating a further date and, whatever else, so,
I'm a clown. I said B if I like him, but let him know I bust kneecaps. Might be the end, do better.
Tell us your first question.
All right. First question is, I just came across a lump sum of money, and I brought the check home to you. What would you do with the money? Bachelor number 3.
Bachelorette number 3. Let's hear your answer. Come on, stand up. You don't have the whiteboard for this.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so you just came home with a lump sum of money and you're asking me what we are going to do with it. We are going to call our financial advisor and we will invest some of it for our future, as well as look at some high yield savings accounts, maybe some CDs to put it in. We will probably take just a little bit, maybe 10% of it and go splurge on something extravagant, but let's look at making the money work for us first.
Bachelorette number 2.
How can I say that a different way? Because it's pretty much the same answer. A lump sum of money, I mean, how much money? And, absolutely pouring it into ourselves first, making it work for us. And then if there's anything left outside of our plans, definitely talking about it and coming together. I appreciate that you would bring it home to me, but I don't think it would be a decision that would solely be mine.
Okay, Bachelorette number 1.
I would say we would have a conversation. Hopefully we've already discussed our financial goals so that this lump sum of money can just help us to further those goals and accomplish some of the goals that we have.
Bachelorette number one, what do you think is the right balance between time together and personal space?
Oh, let me repeat that to make sure I heard you correctly. You said, what is the right balance between time together and personal space?
Yes, correct.
I would say that would depend on us, and sometimes that has to be fluid. If one person may feel like they are in need of more or less of another, one of those two, then having a conversation and making sure we understand each other and where we are and how it may help us in the long run to have more time together or more personal space, more, individual time, or time with your friends, your family, whatever it is. Just looking at the person and their intentions of us growing, but still having separate needs.
I would say that, first of all, one of my top love languages is quality time. So I would hope that our interests and values align so we could make that happen and spend quality time. But at the same time, we are individuals. So taking advantage of that downtime, having space, doing the things that you enjoy, cultivating your friendships and relationships outside of a relationship are very important. Being an individual, but again, I think it's really just having communication and clear understanding, to have that freedom to do what makes you happy.
All right. Bachelorette number three.
I think that as we get to know each other, we'll be able to have more of a grasp on that because what works for one doesn't always work for all, or it doesn't always work for others. But through communication and spending time together, we'll be able to determine what's a good balance. Because sometimes it might even come to where we are having such an awesome time together that it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like we are smothering each other. It's just we're vibing. We're having a good time. So spending 1 hour apart or 24 hours apart is not going to be a difference. So it just depends on the people, and we'll get to know that as we grow to know each other.
So now I'm gonna ask the audience, tell us what you think. Should Richard choose Bachelorette number one? Bachelorette number two? Nobody, listen, everybody gotta clap for somebody. Bachelorette number three? Okay, y'all making a choice? All right, Richard, you have asked the questions. I have helped you ask the questions. Tell us, Richard. Richard, tell us. Is it going to be Bachelorette number one, number two, or number three?
I'm gonna have to go with Bachelorette number one.
All right. Richard chose Bachelorette number one. So we're going to introduce him first to the Bachelorettes that he did not choose. Bachelorette number two, come to me. Bachelorette number two's name is
Carla,
Carla. Carla, tell us where you're from.
I live in Orlando. I'm from Cocoa, Florida.
Carla is from Orlando, from Cocoa, Florida. She says she has dreamy eyes. Meet Richard, who did not choose you. Okay, Richard, stand up. It was almost. Bachelorette number three, come to me. Bachelorette number three, tell us your name.
Nicole,
Nicole, and tell us where you're from.
Atlanta,
Atlanta, Georgia. Come and meet Richard. Oh, I'm sorry.
and I'm still a bachelorette. I'll be sitting at home.
an Orlando native, born and raised. She is the goddess of cakes. If you've never had red velvet or never had red velvet, you better come get hers because you haven't had it till you have hers. I think she put crack in the cake. Come and meet Richard. Her name is Dresa Skinner. She is Bachelorette #1. Come and meet Richard. Okay, Richard and Tracy, we are going to send you guys on a little bit of a private date over around the corner. We're going to have you get to know each other. Come back, get to know each other, have a chat, and we'll come back at the end and see how you guys liked each other and if, we're ready for the date. Okay. Our next bachelor #2, round 2, he hails from Philly. Midwest North. Come now, Philly, you're still Midwest. I'm from Michigan. I'm partial. Hold on a second. I did right here in my whole bio. Our next bachelor, stand up for us, please. Our next bachelor is Christopher. Do not call him Chris because it's Christopher. He is 48, from Philly. He has been married before, but he is divorced. He does have children. Christopher, do you want more children?
I think at my age, I'm better than this.
Mr. Christopher is 48. He hails from Philly. Mr. Christopher is divorced with 3 children. And y'all, he sings and he's a poet. So we're going to give Christopher 1 minute, to break us down with a little bit of poetry that he can serenade the ladies with. Go ahead, Christopher, the mic is yours.
Okay, just so y'all know, this is on the spot, so this will be off the top.
I did literally ask him right before he came on stage. Go ahead.
He's not gonna let me say that. Okay. Gifted with an opportunity to see something new. In a world where we're always trying to find someone to be next to, but we don't know if we're whole before we choose who we want to get with. Too many spending their time on what they dick can fit in instead of where their heart has room for. So now I'm here to explore the opportunity for something more. I'm gonna ask a few questions, gonna learn a few lessons, and see if we can journey and explore.
So, without further ado, we're going to introduce our bachelorettes. Don't tell us your name, but tell us where you're from and one fun fact.
I'm from Tampa and I'm 52.
Okay, tell us something that nobody knows about.
I'm an actress. I'm a poet. I'm a model. I'm a rapper. I'm an author. I work in the financial industry in the daytime.
I love that. Okay, all right. Bachelorette #2, tell us your age, where you're from, and a fun fact.
My name is Passion. I am.
You were not supposed to say your name. Did I say your name? Don't tell us your name. That's okay. That part.
I'm 47. I'm originally from Illinois. Been here 4 years. Fun fact, I know how to ride a motorcycle.
Oh, you drive, like you ride it yourself? You ride the motorcycle yourself? Awesome. Do you have room for 2 on that motorcycle?
I could.
Okay. It's a back seat in the front. I like that. All right. Sorry. Bachelorette #3, please tell us where you're from, your age, where you're from, and one fun fact.
I'm 37. Yeah, 37. I'm from Tampa, Florida. And let's see, fun fact. I actually love cleaning and I love cooking and I'm in business.
Okay. She said she loved cleaning, loved cooking, and she's domestic. I'm gonna hand this mic to Bachelorette #2 since you're in the middle. All right, and I'll come down. All right, so we got our bachelor and our bachelorette. We're going to let our bachelor start with his first question. Bachelor #2, tell us your first question.
Okay. I have a question. Can I pick which bachelor that I want to answer first?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, My first question is, if we were out on a date and a waitress was flirting with me repeatedly, how would you respond? Bachelorette number 3, go first.
I ain't worried about that. I probably join in on the fun. You know, I'm gonna say, should I take a picture of you in your day? Because I'm me. And when you here with me, so I'm not a overly jealous person. I'm very confident in what I am and who I am and all that I come with, so I'm good with that. Let's have fun with it. I say let's just roll with it. Typical sad behavior. Sagittarius, that's what I mean. Typical Sagittarius behavior.
That's nice. Bachelorette number 2.
I would probably joke about it as well. I'm secure with who I am, and if you're with me, I'm gonna laugh and joke with you and joke with her too. So that's about it.
I'm gonna joke, but I'm gonna watch you. And if you don't act right, it's a wrap. My mother's from Jamaica, Queens, so I got the New York attitude. I don't play that. Homie, don't play that.
Homie, don't play that. So, my question for the ladies and bachelor number 2. It's your first time at his house. Things are getting hot and heavy. You excuse yourself to the bathroom and you check the cabinet for extra tissue. In it, you find a basket full of women's personal items. I'm talking razors, body wash, Victoria's Secret lotion, you know, girl stuff. Do you, A, decide to ask him about it then and there? B, conclude he's hiding something and decide to cut him off and leave? Or C, file it away, do more investigation, but for now, you like him, and that's all that matters. This actually happened to me. That's where this question came from. So I asked him about it. Hey, so what's that basket of feminine products and Victoria's Secret? He had a 14-year-old daughter, so. But I checked that shit right then and there, because don't make me waste my time or your time, because if, you know, Sue, Sally, and Sarah are all coming through here, I don't want to be the next through here. Come on, I'm listening to your answer. Come on. Let's hear your answer, A, B, or C.
I think A, because I don't want to jump to conclusions, that I would want to answer right then and there, because
Before we get hotter or heavier.
I'm crazy, so.
When you say crazy, he's teaming on you, bro?
No.
I think you need to cut it.
Right, exactly.
Your price is way too high.
You need to cut it.
Okay. And that's, okay, so by show of hands, everybody who picked A, let's hear it. B?
What was B?
Hold on. B was conclude that he's hiding something and decide to cut him off when you leave. And C was file this away, do more investigation, but for now you like him, and that's all that matters. But y'all still fucking tonight? I can't hear you. Okay, so no, first I want to see your answer. C. I wasn't supposed to tell y'all. Okay, the Bachelorette, 1, 2, and 3. On the count of 3, show us your answers. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, it's unanimous. All right. What was your answer, Bachelor? Christopher? His answer was C. C is oh wait, sorry, that's the next question. The C's answer was file this away, do more investigating. I like him and that's all that matters. We heard our question. So let our Bachelor ask his next question. I'm sorry. Go ahead, we're listening.
Okay, in no particular order, whoever wants to go first. Question number 2. I want to know what your favorite day trip weekend trip or 8-day vacation is. It can be somewhere you've been or somewhere you've never been. And that's it.
My favorite vacations are on the beach because I'm a mermaid. So anything on the beach with alcohol and 420 and food and sleep and dancing and the horizontal mamba later. I'm with all of that. Everything on the beach. I went to Aruba for my birthday in June, so I go to the beach all the time. I'm from Tampa, so Bradenton, St. Pete, I grew up going to the beach. So for me, the beach is everything.
Next bachelor.
Make sure you say which number you are. That's bachelor number 1 answer. Next is
Bachelor number 2, Bachelorette number 2. I would like to go to Bali. It would be a nice 8-day vacation, hang out on the beach, explore, couples massages. Yeah, Bali.
Okay, so it's day trip, weekend trip, and 8-day trip, right?
yes.
Alright, so my day trip, we going to Atlanta. We're going to take the first plane out 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to take the last plane in 10, 11 o'clock at night. We're going to go to the spa, then we're going to do a candle making class, probably go to the ball and have some dinner. Weekend trip is going to be huge because it's lit. We're going to fill it there to the lounge. We're going to have something good to eat, go to the Red Rooster, dance with the old people and the Cowboys, and we're going to have some fun in Houston. 8-day trip probably would be maybe China, just because you can do a 2-for-1 done. You can go handle business in China, go to the wholesale market, find a lot of great ideas to make some money, buy low, sell high, take a 45-minute train to Hong Kong, go Bruce Chris and Walt Disney World and have a real good old time.
Am I going to
Bachelor
my
number 3. Oh, I'm sorry, bachelor number 2. Let's hear your answer. Tell us your next question.
All right, ladies, y'all had excellent questions. Thank you. Excellent answers to the question. This one's a little controversial. Don't take it too heavy though. What would your ex say your worst problem was in your previous relationship? And explain how or why you have grown from it, or what the facts are. We start with bachelor number 1.
I'm perfect. I ain't do nothing. He always asks me why was I doing the most? Because I'm over the top. I love to go hard for people I love and care about, but sometimes that's not necessary. So what I might want for someone else may not be what they want for themselves. So like, for example, my surprise to you might be a cake. You might not like cake. So I gotta surprise you or cater you within your likes. So I had to learn to cater to their likes and not give them what I would want if it were me. If that makes sense what I just said.
All right, Bachelorette number 2.
According to my ex, I really am. I'm not sure what he would say. I would say not listening, according to him. And that was because he was not the man that he thought he was. And so he was controlling, so that's what he would say. And so how I have grown from that is to pick a better mate and not have to go through that.
That's a great answer. Bachelor number 3.
I would say maybe my ex's complaint about me was I could be softer. I had a lot of masculine energy. And I believe I had a lot of masculine energy because I was raised by an alpha mother who raised children on her own, first generation high school, college grad, and she was dealing with a lot of things, so I adapted a lot of my traits as a woman from a mother who was single for a lot of times, you know, as I was growing up. In my singleness, I have come to understand that I had to do a lot of healing on my own, address those daddy issues, address those issues with men that let me down, and come to understand that whatever, you know, those things that men did to me, or if my dad wasn't there for me, it had no bearing on my value. And so that increased my awareness and my feminine and allowed me to be able to identify things in men that I wanted, and even in myself, a lot more. So I was definitely able to become more feminine, and even in my singleness, identify the issues that I needed to work through, which I'm grateful for, and be better from that.
Those are great answers. Thank you. All right. We're going to start with Bachelor number 3. What are your expectations of a man in a relationship with you? What are their expectations for a man in a relationship with them?
Okay. So the question is, what are your expectations for a man in a relationship?
Yes.
So my expectations, definitely I feel like everybody needs an accountability partner. I would definitely, my man needs to have an accountability partner. It doesn't have to be a person of the same sex, but definitely someone who's going to bring his attention to when he's not doing something that's honorable or something that he needs to change. And also, I feel like with black men, they don't have outlets a lot of times, and that transforms into them acting out, doing a lot of things that they may not necessarily want to do, but they acting out like kids because they don't have that go-to person that they can confide in, and someone who can just be real with them and honest. So definitely an accountability partner, someone who is, I won't say all the way healed because I think you're always going through traumas in your life that you need to heal from, but someone who is open to adapting a way of like, or a system of addressing traumas and healing when that comes up. Someone who knows how to communicate. Say what you mean and mean what you say. It's really just that simple. Someone who has integrity and who can just be honest and not be scared of what a person has to say. And someone who is fiscally and financially responsible. I don't believe in 50-50. If I'm going to bask in my divine femininity and cater to you and take care of the household and be everything that you need for me to be in the household, create a sanctuary and a safe place where you need to come home to every day and lay your burdens down on me, honey, and be available 24/7, physically, sexually, mentally, and all that, emotionally. I need to step out of my masculinity, which is providing half of the household income or lay that burden down, because I believe my job as the household manager is to manage and multiply our money. Oh, you know what? And one more thing. If you got kids with somebody, at least be cordial with them. I don't want that bashing and stuff like that. I don't like that. I'm very cool with exes, very good with having kids and stuff like that, but all that bashing stuff, I'm not with that. You don't have a good relationship with the person that you created lives with, that's a red flag.
We just move the opposite way from Bachelorette number 2.
My expectations from a mate would be a partnership, someone who's emotionally available and mature, financially stable, supportive, knows how to communicate effectively, someone I can grow and build with, be a best friend to. Someone that is careful with me, my heart, holds me accountable, is my biggest cheerleader.
Finishing off Bachelorette number 1.
What I'm looking for in a relationship is a man that when he looks at me, he could die. When I look at him, I know he's into me and nobody else. He loves the Lord with his whole heart, mind, and body. He respects his mother, his daughters, his aunts, his grandmothers. He doesn't call women the B word or females. Any of that. He got to have a strong backside. He's got to be adventurous, spontaneous, emotionally intelligent, fiscally responsible. And he better know how to cook, because I'm tired.
This or that. This is a little risque too, but you know, it has a safe side. This or that. A date? Well, it's couples night. Are we going to the theater to watch a play or a theatrical performance? Or are we going to the nude beach to have a frolic? Don't answer. Everybody write your answers. This or that. The theater or the nude beach? Yes, we're a couple. It doesn't matter. We're doing our couples night. Yes, you and Bachelor number 2, Christopher, not Chris, are doing y'all couples night, and it's time to go pick. You all can pick one or the other. Are you going to the theater to watch a theatrical performance, or are you going to the nude beach? Let me know when y'all got y'all answers. Come on down, Johnny, tell her what she's won. It is date night. Y'all got the choice between the theater or the nude beach. Which one you want to?
I would go to the theater and suck his dick on the way home.
Not Carly! Shit got real quick. Ladies, y'all gave Carhead before? Nobody gonna admit it? All right. Bachelorette 1, 2, and 3. Y'all got your answer? Yes? All right, let's hear the bachelor's answer. No! Turn back around. You gotta pick one. Pick one. Are you going to the nude beach or are you going to the theater?
It's whatever she wants to do, I'm down for it.
We be down for what y'all want to do. Okay, ladies, y'all ready? I hope I reiterate to y'all that you can't pick one, you can't pick both or whatever. You gotta pick one or the other. So, on the count of 3, tell us your answers. 1,
come to you and I say, we need to plan a family vacation. But you gotta make sure we got some us time. I give you the card and tell you to set up everything. Tell us where we're going, what we're doing, and how we're gonna handle sexy time. Basically, I come home with the card and say we're going on a vacation, but we gotta have family first and we gotta have time for us. So tell me where we're going, what we're gonna do, and what you're gonna plan for us to get our sexy time as well.
How old are the children?
I got a teenager and I have a 7 and a 6-year-old.
Okay, we are going to go to Hawaii. Want to plan a boat trip for the family during the day. Maybe some other water activities, go to the beach for the kids. We will have lunch, and for us, I will plan a night out on the town, dancing. Well, after that, before that, massages, then dancing. And then, of course, that's going to happen. But yeah, dinner and a night out for us.
Bachelorette number 2, thank you. Don't let that answer Hawaii, but don't go to Maui. Bachelorette number 3, let's hear your answer.
Okay, so from what I heard, you got teenager and smaller children. I have a baby too, college and way low. But so considering the ages, I say let's go to Las Vegas. People tend to think you can't do much there, but you can definitely do a lot there with kids and get your grown sexy on. So we're going to Las Vegas. We're gonna take the kids to the Grand Canyon, Hoover Dam. The Hoover Dam, I'm not for sure. We can go out in the desert and do quad riding and stuff like that. We can go to, I think LA is like 2 or 3 hours away. Drive to LA, have some good food. They have some good food trucks out there. Go to Mr. Fry's Man, Corey Cafe. Have us a little food tour in LA. When we come back, we going to a strip club, maybe a burlesque show. And then, that ain't even it. They got something in Las Vegas where you can have sex on a plane. We going all the way up. You can Mount, real high. We going to the Mount High Club. And I'm gonna take you up and I'm gonna break you down.
Since you're paying, we're going on an African safari. To give the children a real-life zoo lesson, how animals look in their natural habitat. They can learn where Black people originate from. They can see us in our splendor. Maybe it'll help them have a better self-esteem and a better self-image when they come back to America. And then once they go to bed, I'll have a private chef come to our room and lay it out. Lay it out. Scrimps, lobsters, steaks, shots, bubble baths, candles, butt nakedness.
Frolic all day. Let's go to the adults only deck. Let me sunbathe with my top off. Are we Portland somewhere? Let's go there. But I like those answers. She said Vegas, Africa, and Hawaii. Yes, I like all those answers. I've been to one of those. I need to go about going to Africa first? Good questions. All right. So, it's my turn. Y'all ready? All right. All right, let me see. I have a bunch of itinerary type of questions. I have to just bring them all out because I forget when I'm holding the mic. So, oh, I got a good one. All right, you guys are planning a date night. Plans fell through and there's no babysitter. How do you make the night magical at home just as good as it would be out and about? Tell me what you do even though the kids are in the house. Bachelorette number 1, 2, or 3, who wants to go first? It's date night. You were planning a night out, but plans got canceled because there's no sitter. So now you're in home planning date night. How do you make the night magical with the kids in the house? Who wants to go first? All right, number 1.
So we have to pick a movie of what we want to watch. Hopefully it's romantic and sexy. I will have on almost no clothes. His favorite lingerie is something that he likes to see me in. And we're going to be drinking and smoking and chilling and relaxing. And I'll give him a full body massage. I'll bathe him and get them ready for what comes next.
I would put a movie on for the kids. Light some candles in the bedroom. Put some music on. Run a bubble bath for us. And after, rub him down. And whatever happens after that.
Staycation. So let's go get a room. Kids love going to hotels because they feel like they want something exciting. Yeah. So let's have a staycation. Go to this big man Hilton over there, in Orlando, and they have like a lazy river, and they got a lot of activities you can do on property, little putt-putt golf, bicycles. So let's tie them sure and let's get us a suite, or maybe we get 2 rooms with a connected door. But let's have a staycation. Tire them out because after that it's Mr. Nasty time. Okay.
I'll try to make this shorter than it was. As y'all know, I already have children. I got a child in middle school, and I have 2 children in elementary school. Just be as honest as you want. Do you feel you have the capacity in your heart to truly love another person's children and be the nurturer that I may need? Explain why or why not.
Yes, I can love my children. I have been in relationships before, taking care of someone else's children, even after we were not together. The children love me. Yes, so I have the capacity.
Okay, that's where number 1. Let's hear your answer.
When I'm in a relationship and I love the man, I love the kids. I can't love the kids and not love the man. I can't love the man and not love the kids. And I'm an amazing mom, so kids love me. I used to be a social worker, so I pretty much know how to deal with children and how to talk to children. And we usually are cool when I have a man who has kids. Me and the kids are good.
Definitely. I have elementary school age children. My college kid in first grade. But yeah, I know. My last two children are boys. And so with me being so involved with them, I know I'm just that mom. I'm a PTA SAC mom. I'm the mom that writes letters to the teachers before the first day of school because I want them to know how my children learn and that this mama gonna step about her children, whether they're doing wrong or right. I'm extremely hands-on with my children's education and their matriculation through the system. And so I would welcome the opportunity to be able to blend families and get, you know, the outlook or perspective from a man and his children, especially since my children that are in elementary school are boys.
Choose his bachelorette. So, is it bachelorette number 3? Bachelorette number 2? Or bachelorette number 1? We have to put it hard to decide. Hold on. All right. So, which one do you think you're going to choose? Are you ready to make your choice? He's ready to make his choice. Play your music. Your third choice. Stand up with me. Put that down. And then I'm gonna stand on this side. There you go. All right. So you got a question? I should almost be a lesbian. If I didn't love men so much. All right. You better be glad this is called Journey to Love, and however you journey your way to love. No, it's okay. I'm gonna let you live, killer. So our bachelor has had a sidebar discussion with me. All right, as your gracious hostess, Shawnee D, lovely Shawnee on Instagram. I'm sorry. No, it's Journey to Love. I'm gonna let you take your journey, King. All right, so our bachelor has made his decision. And this is a little uncontroversial, but I'm gonna introduce him to the bachelorettes that he did not pick first. So come stand up with me. Our bachelor. Sir, we doing this how I choose, because you chose your choice, right? All right, Bachelorette number 1, please come and meet Christopher. Bachelorette number 1, tell us your name.
My name is Gloria. Gloria.
Gloria, beautiful. First of all, I want to say all these ladies have beautiful locks. I'm so inspired. She's so pretty. Come and say hello to Christopher. That was cute. Thank you so much, Bachelorette number 1. I liked your answers. I liked all these ladies' answers. This was great. We appreciate it. Bachelorette number 2, please come and meet Christopher. She is a gorgeous lady with micro locks. I love these as well. Tell us your name.
Oh, Passion.
Ashen, I love that. Nice, beautiful. And Bachelorette number 3, please come and meet Christopher. So if he hadn't have chosen his pick of the 3, he would have picked Bachelorette number 3. However, we have a surprise twist because this is called Journey to Love. And if his journey is taking him somewhere else, then I'm gonna let him take it because this is the journey and this is where we're at. So Bachelorette number 3 would have been his choice of the ladies, but he chose none of these ladies because he chose Bachelorette number 2 from the first set, Miss Carla. Please come on down. I know this is unexpected. Thank you so much for being gracious with us. We appreciate you. Please come on down, and we're going to hear a little bit from her on where she's from again and one fun fact about her. Come on down, Bachelorette number 2, Carla. Carla, tell us again where you're from.
I'm from Cocoa, Florida.
Nice, and tell us one fun fact about you.
Fun fact, I am a teacher. So, kids.
Wonderful, and do you have children as well?
I do, I have all boys.
Oh, okay, all boys, and you got some kids too? All right, so we're gonna send Christopher and Carla on a little date right now. They're gonna go get to know each other a little bit. We'll check back in with them later to see if they're ready for an official date, but we're gonna send them with each other now. Christopher told me that he loved her answers from the first set and he felt very much vibe to her, and this is called Journey to Love. So hey, I am not blocking anybody's connection. Just get you guys to your table and you can get to know each other further. So that's how this works. I am not here to tell y'all who y'all should date. My job is to connect you to the person you want to be connected to. So thank you all those lovely ladies. I'm a heavy breathe in the mic. But y'all better go have a good time. I bet y'all better be ready for date number 2 too. Cause I'm gonna be ready to fight or tussle. I got my folding chair ready. I'm gonna keep a folding chair in the trunk. Guns down, chairs up. No, don't come back. Go ahead, date her. Oh, you want to go? Okay. Gentlemen, look at him grabbing her purse for her. That's so sweet. That's so cute. Y'all better go have a great time too, because I'm gonna be ready to fight. All right, next round 3 is coming up. We're gonna have a little intermission. Go refresh y'all drinks. Order another round. Go get something else to eat. We'll be ready for round 3 with our third bachelor in just a moment.
Loving you daily and treating you right. Good times and bad times, and me and you right through.
open to more kids and some possible stepkids. And he sings, but he said he's singing today. He's gonna sing in your ear. So welcome Yakuba! Welcome, Yakuba! All right, and we have our 3 bachelorettes. Y'all ready? Y'all excited? I'm excited too. All right, bachelorette number 1. Don't tell us your name, but tell us one fun fact about you and tell us something. Tell us what your favorite hobby is.
So my favorite hobby is running, and I would say one fun fact about me is I'm just here so I don't get fired. That's not fun. Okay, I'm a comedian on the side. All right, I'm a comedian. Every day in the shower.
43. I have a son who's 22. He's a firefighter. I guess I tell everybody that he's saving lives. My hobby is travel. I scheduled to be here this weekend because I had plans in Houston. And then a fun fact about me. As much as I travel, I would get down and dirty, doing something that people normally wouldn't do, like on an ATV load.
All right, bachelorette number 3. Please tell us your age, where you're from, and a little bit about you as far as age.
47. I am originally from Illinois, moved to Orlando 10 years ago. I have 3 children, 2 adults, and 1 high school. My boys are both mechanics, so I didn't have to pay for any auto work. So that is a blessing. And one fun fact is, I love to barbecue. So I make my barbecue sauce, I make my barbecue rub, everything from scratch.
We should definitely get together after the show. I love to grill and smoke meats, so let's talk about it. And I don't say that to him, I just say that because that's pretty sexy. All right, we got our bachelor. Can you, come close? All right, I'm staying with. All right, bachelor. Yeah, cool. You got your questions?
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's go with your first question, and you can ask whichever bachelorette that you want to ask the question to.
All right, so the first question is for,
I'm going with the baritone.
this is for all 3, and you can answer it at any time that you like. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you say you live in your femininity?
Ooh, bachelorette number 3. Let's start with you.
I guess I would have to say that I try to live in it regularly, but it depends on what you define as femininity. So because there's so many different, I guess, ideas of femininity out on the internet, what do you determine to be feminine? Like, I love to be submissive to the right man. I love to serve, but I have to make sure that I'm serving and I'm giving that energy to the right person.
Ooh, I like that answer. Bachelorette number 2.
Number 2 is going to say, every chance that I get, I am not going to stop you from taking out the trash. I am going to encourage you when I cook. If you decide you're going to load the dishwasher, because I don't like washing dishes, but the dishwasher is used daily. You know, serving and taking care of people. I like to see the person that I'm with smile. So I'm going to enjoy seeing you do things for me, and I'm going to enjoy when I do things for you and to see the look on your face of happiness.
I like that answer too.
Okay, so
Bachelorette number 1. Let's hear your answer.
So he said a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to say a 6 or 7 currently. I am striving to be more in it when the opportunities arise, just because of circumstances, I've had to do things a bit different in life, but I'm currently striving to be more, doing more in my femininity.
Okay, so you want to be more feminine and you want to fast more in your femininity.
Yes.
Nice. Let's hear our second question from our bachelor.
All right, so question number 2. I'm going to start with Bachelorette number 2. What would you do to create a safe space for me to be vulnerable with you?
I would say that takes time. Over time, you have little conversations, and through those conversations, you'll see that your opinion is valued. And I can tell you, because I can give you an example, even when you are far in left field, sometimes you have to give people the opportunity to figure out that they're in left field and come back to the middle. So what I have learned through prior relationships is that when somebody, is off on left field and you just give them the opportunity to be heard, most of the time we have afterthoughts and that brings us back to the middle. So when you have those experiences over time, your walls will come down and you will become more vulnerable because you would know that I'm a safe space.
Okay, good answer. I like that one. All right. Create a safe space. Which bachelorette would you like to hear from next?
Bachelorette number 1.
Alright, so communication. Again, I will listen to you, I will reflect, sometimes I will just be quiet, sometimes you just need that time to vent, to say what it is that's on your mind and not hear my opinion about things. So I will just actively listen to you and let you know that I'm listening, and then certain things that I do afterwards will let you know that I heard you and that I care about you and your opinion, your feelings, they matter to me. I will take them into consideration. You will see that I hear you in the actions that you, in my actions in the future. But definitely listening to you and reflecting upon what you are saying to me and asking how you feel and things of that nature.
Nice answer. I like that one too. And bachelorette number 3, we want to hear your answer as well. So go ahead, repeat the question, Mr. Baritone.
So the question was, what would you do to create a safe space for me to be vulnerable with you?
I would first start by gaining your trust. I would gain your trust. I would listen without judgment. I would let you know that anything that you tell me doesn't go further than me, because I know a lot of times we worry about being subject of the group chat. So I would let you know that whatever you tell me stays with me, and I would provide support. And I would only provide advice or opinions if you ask for them, or if you gave me room to express that to you. But I would always want you to know that you're free and safe to share whatever you need to share with me.
Answers. I like that.
Those are some good answers. Appreciate you.
All right, so y'all ready for my question, right? Because you know I'm going to ask the question. So, here's my question for round 3. If the first date sets the tone for forever, what's something you would never do on a first date? This isn't an A, B, or C. So, again, the question is, if the first date sets the tone for forever, what is something you would never do on a first date? Alright, so, y'all got your answers to the question? So, if the first date sets the tone for all future dates, what's something that you would never do on a first date? Bachelorette number 1.
I think you're going to get the same thing around here. I'm not going to his house. He's not going mine. And we're not going swimming either.
My mom said take the swimming on the first date so you know what you're working with.
All right, bachelorette number 2, I actually had it wrote down with an exclamation point. Never go to his house and he's not coming to mine. Okay? We have to be safe. If you think that you're going to walk in and get the walking away just by your presence alone, unacceptable.
Okay.
Same thing. So I would rather meet out in neutral territory. I don't need to come to your home. You don't need to come to my home. Just because there's too much craziness in the world, and I'd rather we both feel safe.
Okay, and our bachelor, let's hear your answer.
ever disrespect you, or leave my wallet at home.
He said he's not forgetting his wallet and he's not being disrespectful. Because that sets the tone for all the future days. I like those answers. Good job. So these ladies said they're not coming to your house. Pharaoh, stop inviting women to your house before you take them out. If you don't want to take us out, then don't. But don't invite me over either because I'm not coming. Especially not at night. All right. So tell us your next question, Madam.
All right, so the next question, and this is for everybody, starting with Bachelorette number 1. What is one thing that can calm you down when you are upset?
Ooh, I like that question. What's one thing that can calm her down when she's frustrated?
Is this live? Is this being recorded? Can we stop recording for a second? Hey.
My answer too.
Interesting. So,
Bachelorette number 2.
Oh.
Bachelorette number 1.
And a hug. And a hug.
And a hug. I like that. Which one first?
number 2 here, my love language number 1 is physical touch, and that does not always mean sex, people, okay? So I was going to say a kiss and a kind word, because if I'm all up in arms and I'm being dramatic about something, you know what, baby, you right. I could be dead wrong. I'll figure that out 2 minutes from now. So, and a kiss, because a lot of times things can be de-escalated in my world when it's a kiss.
Right. Okay, I like that answer too. Bachelorette number 3. Let's hear your answer.
Gummy bears and cuddles.
Say it one time, sir.
Gummy bears and cuddles.
Gummy bears and cuddles. Which one you want first? Start with the gummy bears.
The gummy bears will give you
Okay.
cuddles.
Sugar. Put me on a little sugar high. And then come cuddle with me. Those are all good answers, ladies. I like those. All right, so y'all ready for another round of this or that? Okay. So, this or that. It's date night. Are we staying in and lounging around, or are we going out in dressed in our best? So it's date night. Are we staying in, lounging around, or are we going out dressed in our best? It's date night. Are we staying in and covered up, or are we going out dressed in our best? That's what's your answer. Okay. And ladies, on the count of 3, turn your hands around. 1, 2, 3. The answer is unanimous. Across the board. Best tell us your answer.
I said going out because I like to dress up.
You said going out. You like to dress up, and ladies, y'all all said y'all all outside. Give me a reason to put on some makeup, a cute dress. I got like 5 dresses in my closet that's begging for a date night. You better take me some fucking wear. Because I'm going to be dressed up at home in the bedroom, and I don't want to waste this outfit. So good question, good comments. Y'all all aligned with that one. Bethany, come on and tell us your next question.
All right, so the next question, we'll start with Bachelorette number 3. How would you spend your day if you found out you only had 24 hours to live?
How would you spend your day if you found out you only had 24 hours to live?
I would start my day, I guess, in prayer, and then I would want to spend the day with the people that I love. I would want to spend time with my children, my significant other, my parents, if they're still alive when I get this news. And then I want to be on the beach. I want to be somewhere tranquil, somewhere calm, somewhere where I can just reconnect and just ponder my life while I'm with the person that I love. That would be who I would want to be with. I would want to make sure they understood exactly how I felt about them so that there would be no unanswered questions when I made my transition.
Which bachelor would you like to hear from next?
Bachelor number 2.
So I wrote with family and friends, with my dogs, in my home. I do a lot of posting, and at any given point for posting, it could be 3 people, it could be 30 people. So my joy is being around my family and friends. That's why I travel like I do. Traveling and seeing family and friends around the world. So that's what I would do. And I would go to sleep peacefully knowing that the last moments, it was memories to smile back on. Because my friends and families are fools. So I don't care how good you are, how good you look, we're going to find a reason to clown you. Okay?
So, same sentiments, spending time with my friends, my family, just being loved, being around those that I love and showing them that, I love them and, making more memories for them to remember me by, things for them to look back on after I'm gone.
So, just so we're clear, none of the 3 of y'all was spend any of the day fucking. I just want to make sure I heard that right, because I feel like at least 4 or 5 minutes of those 24 hours got to get that last hurrah.
What's known, it does not always need to be said.
I'm good at it.
In the audience, would y'all spend some of that time doing the horizontal mambo? Let me see a show of hands. You got 24 hours to live. I'm fucking something. I'm fuck whoever I wanted to and never could. Or did. Maybe I was in a relationship this whole time. I might cheat on you in these 24 hours. But okay, that's just me. I'm dying tomorrow!
But you said you would cheat? Come on, Doc. Okay. That's your 24 hours.
I'm trying something that I never did before. Y'all want to do a threesome? Let's do it. 'Cause I'm dying tomorrow. Anyway, like the next question?
Yes.
Okay, Brandon, walk away.
All right, so the final question, we'll start with Bachelorette number 1. Why would my heart be safe with you? Why would my heart be safe with you?
Well, to start with, because you have mine, and I wouldn't want to do anything to yours that I would not want done with mine. I will cherish it. I will protect it. I will make sure that it is happy and that it is loved and that it never doubts, that it never has to put too much thought into the negative, that it is always happy and a smiling heart. But I will definitely cherish it and make sure that it is cared for the way that I would want mine to be cared for as well.
Bachelorette number 2.
I would say that your heart would be in safe hands because I come ready to love. I am a healed individual. I go into every situation loving like I've never been hurt. I can communicate through conflict, which I found is one of the pitfalls in a relationship, not knowing how to communicate through conflict. And I understand that you have to take care of people the way that they see value in being cared for. So as I learn you, and I learn the traits that you like and how you like to be cared for and protected, because I'm really protecting your heart, I will give as much as receive what I expect.
I guess my answer
goes back to just my spirituality. So I would ask the creator, the one who created you, how I'm supposed to live. The reason why I would go to him is because I can't ask you directly because I believe that asking someone how to love them, sometimes it's hard to put into words. So I have to go to the one who created you to make sure that I'm loving you correctly. And that would be my guiding force.
Good answers, ladies. I love that answer. I love that question.
Pick Bachelorette number 2.
Hit it off. All right, that was so native of the South. I forgot which part. I should have wrote this down. But Dresa is a native of Florida. They hit it off. He chose her. She was Bachelorette number 1. Come on up to the stage. We here? Come on up. They had their first date, which was upstairs. They had to get to know each other. We want to find out if they enjoyed their date and if they're ready for the next date. So, Dresa, tell us how was your date?
The date was good. We definitely had some good conversations, questions, just getting to know each other a little bit more.
Did anything stand out about Richard? Tell me something you like.
So I asked him what made him pick me, and he said, me being willing to make a cake. So that was really nice because I'm a baker, and that's what I do.
Tell us what's your favorite kind of cake?
I already know. Of course I do. I've already asked for his mom to give me the recipe. It's his mom's plum cake.
What is it?
Plum cake.
Plum cake. Oh, okay, plum cake. Never heard. So you want to put that on the recipe card? Hey, Richard, were you happy with your choice of Bachelor number 1, Dresa?
I was. The conversation was good. The vibe was good. I definitely had to do my thing.
So can we expect that you guys are going to go out on a second date?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to plan that date, and we're going to be updated on the Johnny in Love website, and they're going to let you know how they did with that next date. So do y'all think he made a great choice? Yes. Good job, Richard. We hope you and Dresa have a great time on your next date. wild card from the audience. He chose a bachelorette. Bachelorette number 2 from our first group, and because this is called Journey to Love, I am here for it. How was your day?
It's still ongoing, but it's going fine.
So y'all gonna keep dating after this right now? Okay.
How was our day? It flew by.
It flew by, so that means that the ambiance was there. So, do you plan on asking her out on a formal next date?
Yes.
Do you have anything in mind?
We want to work out the details after she says yes.
Oh, okay. Carla, are you planning on saying yes if he asks you again for a next date?
Yes, I am.
So you guys are going to go out again. Wonderful. I like this. Okay. I'm not even mad at you. I wanted to fight you with this. I ain't around, but it's okay. All right. So that means 2 couples have hit it off. Woo! Woo! Yes, I love this. All right. So no plans yet, but do you have any? You have an idea of what you're going to do? You're going to discuss it with her first. You don't want to surprise her? Do you like surprise dates?
He needs to come up with a better idea because he's like, you want to go to the gym tomorrow? Which I'm okay with, and I will go. But let's do something else.
Don't take a girl to the gym on the first. Right. Tomorrow's Sunday. Take her to brunch. In fact, come on down. No. Go to brunch and then you work off the calories. Come on down to Dexter's on Church Street. It's an easy first day, Richard and Driscoll. Just saying, we have great black-owned food coming tomorrow. So you guys can just easily take, and you ain't even got to pull no coupon out because the coupon is already built in. Y'all already getting a discount. Endless mimosas, you already know. Give me 1 mimosa. She said margarita, but I'm gonna say mimosa. Give her 5 mimosas and she won't be ready to do whatever. I don't know, but she might. I might. But anyway, I'm so glad you guys had a good first break the icer. I'm so glad that you went out on a limb and convinced me to allow you to make your choice. Good job. I think you guys are kind of cute together, and I would love to see how this goes. Any last parting words?
I'm very thankful for love for giving us opportunity.
This is a great idea. I can't wait to see the next one.
This is what you call a journey to love, guys. I don't care how you get there. I don't care how you get there. Just get there if you can. Everybody wants to find out. Did y'all know that humans have one instinct, possibly? We don't have any instincts, but one. You know what that one instinct is? To make connections, to form bonds. Our job and our desire as humans is to form bonds with other humans. They say that people who don't find love don't live as long. And so part of the reason why I want to do stuff like this is because I personally love Black love. I want to see people happy. I want to see them mated. I want to see them having relations. Yes, I want to see them having relations, but I want to know that they are having, good relations when I'm not watching them too. Did anybody catch that? Okay, don't mind me. Anyway, y'all caught that. Okay, I live around the corner from Secret. Hint, hint. But anyway, my point is, humans want to form bonds. Things like this happen. This is exactly why I let Christopher go out on his limb and choose what he chose. And I'm so glad that you guys chose each other. We want to hear all about your next day.